So I think this idea of having diamond hands when it comes to holding a stock forever is not really a strategy, and it's ruining some people's portfolios. It's low-key a way for people to emotionally cope and use it as an excuse for improper risk management. So I grew my trading account from 0 to over 50K in just a couple of years. And one of the biggest reasons why I think I was able to do that is because I know how to rotate my money and manage my risk. When you have a position that runs up a lot, especially those high growth names, that position can suddenly start to become a large part of your portfolio if it increases faster than the others. And instead of just holding and hoping it keeps running, I personally like to trim some of that profit and move that capital into some opportunities that may have a better risk to reward. So from a personal example, I made really strong gains on Palantir over the past couple of years. And as you guys know, Palantir had an exponential move up. And as that continued to climb, I was trimming some of those profits and moving some of that capital into another position, which was AMD, which in my opinion at the time, it had a way better risk to reward setup, and I really liked the valuation that I was getting for AMD. My Palantir position had gotten way too big for my portfolio, and I wanted to own more AMD as I felt that was a really strong investment opportunity. And that rotation ended up paying off big time a few months down the line. So in a way, I was able to de-risk my portfolio and move into a stronger position at the same time. And I think that's key. I don't think risk management just means sitting in cash. I think what it truly means is moving capital intelligently throughout your portfolio from higher risk areas into stronger, better setups. This way you stay invested and you keep your portfolio balanced. And you're still compounding, but now you have a little bit less risk. And it's not like I sold Palantir early either. I was sitting on 600+% gains, but I'm not gonna let greed get to me. I don't wanna just leave that all at risk. I personally didn't feel comfortable with the amount of open profit that I had in Palantir. So with this rotation, I feel much better and more comfortable with my portfolio, and I was able to capitalize on a really strong opportunity that was presented. There's no reason for me to hold and hope when Palantir is really super overvalued. And to be clear, I do have Palantir, just less of it. And in my opinion, managing risk like this is how you stay in the game long enough to survive. At the end of the day, this is not financial advice. You always do your own due diligence. I'm just here telling you what I'm doing. But yeah, hope this helped. Peace.